Welcome back to the Cool Fear channel. I'm your host, Just the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. The information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. And welcome to episode 24 of my in-depth behind-the-scenes toy photography video series here on the Cool Fear channel. If you do enjoy this video, please give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. In this video series, I give you an in-depth look at a shot that I do for my Epic Shots by Cool Fear's page. That's where I post my more thought out, planned out, more edited pics. In this video, I will go in depth about my setup, my lighting, my idea behind the pic, and process overall. So with this pic right here, guys, it is a classic. It is The Dark Knight Returns Batman versus Superman. So I am utilizing a combination of two different toy companies. The first one being Mafex and their armored Batman, which is an incredible figure, guys. For it being an armored figure, the articulation is out of this world, and the wired cape really adds so much more dynamic to this figure. Now, the Superman I am using is the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Dark Knight Returns Superman, and yeah, that one definitely doesn't have as good of articulation as this Mafex one, especially seeing that it only comes with single hinge elbow joints. But it works perfectly well for this image right here. So what exactly is the image? Well, as you can probably tell, it's Batman beating down Superman. Yes, the Dark Knight is taking on the Son of Krypton and winning. And as you can see, he is about to stomp on him with those spiked boots. But don't worry, guys, Superman can take it. He is obviously, after all, Superman, but he has been weakened by a little bit of some kryptonite. You know, if you've read the comic, if you've seen the movie, you know that Batman weakens him with some kryptonite dust initially, so that way it can be a fair fight. But yeah, obviously I am a huge Batman fan, especially a Batman fan over Superman. In my opinion, he is still the better hero, and so of course I had to recreate this iconic image right here. Now I have to admit, I don't know if this is an actual panel from the comic, but while I was doing my review pics for this Mafex Batman, I was able to get him into this stomping pose, and that's where this idea came from. So I was like, okay, well, if he can balance and hold this pose, let me just add Superman to the bottom of it, and so that way I can show him beating the crap out of him. So that's essentially what this image is. It's Batman stomping out Superman, and yeah, not too much else to it. So with that being said, why don't I go ahead and pull the camera up so we can go ahead and take a look at the setup from the top down. Alright guys, so here we are at the top of the setup, so that way we can take a look at the lighting first and foremost. So we do have two key lights that are on full max right here. One essentially right in front of them and one off to the side. Now if you do notice, we do have a triangle of lights. We have a warm orange light in the background. We do have a cube light on the floor, as well as a cube light lighting mainly Batman, while the one on the floor is lighting Superman, but also it's there to catch the atmosphere aerosol. So when you are lighting your images, it is ideal to do somewhat of a triangle to evenly light everything up. We do also have a cool blue light right here. It's not at full brightness, it's not at low brightness either. It's kind of like in the middle in order to contrast with that warm orange light back there. I do have Superman laying on a Mezco stand right here, so that way he's kind of elevated off the ground near Batman's spiked boot. I am using a can of atmosphere aerosol to hold it down, because if not, Superman's weight was a little too much and the stand was kind of not holding up and stuff. So here we have Batman. As you can see, he is completely balanced on one foot, which is an amazing feat, especially for this armored figure. It wasn't easy, as you'll see in the time-lapse video. He did take a few topples, but we finally got the image down. So yeah, not too much to this image, guys. Like I said, it's just basically Batman beating down Superman in the classic comic. So with that being said, guys, if you guys have any questions about toy photography, leave them in the comments down below and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. If you've made it this far in the video, type down in the comments below BVS. That way you know you made it this far and you're enjoying the content. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the time-lapse video of me setting up the image, some behind-the-scenes images, of course the unedited original image, and of course, finally, the final edit. With that being said, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a great fucking day.